It'll be 2nd and 13 for SEM at their own 34-yard line. 2:15 and rolling to play in the fourth. SEM is going to take their time before snapping this one. 10 on the play clock here. Just 2 minutes left. Dakey will pitch it out to Scoville off the left side. Following blocker's got a big hole, and he is finally brought down at midfield. He is 7 yards short of the first down, and now a timeout is called by Stuart. It's their second of the half. 2:01 to play in the fourth quarter. A huge third down coming up next. This is the six-man state title on 880 KRVN. Well, here we go. This one is pretty much the game here. SEM has it third down and a long 7 here at almost midfield. Stuart just one timeout left, so they'd only be able to stop the clock one more time. So this would probably be it. Dakey will come out under center. Jones, the wingback, to the left side. Running back behind him. They motion Jones left to right. Dakey takes a snap, gives it to Jones on a sweep. A flag flies on the near sideline. Jones is stopped short. He only got a gain of 2, but a flag here. If this is on SEM, Stuart likely to decline. It's a big flag upcoming here. It kind of looked like it was early movement, but who was it on?
Yeah, it looks like it's early movement.
So they're calling illegal motion on SEM, and Stuart, you'd think they would decline this.
Well, I think it's since it's pre-snap.
So Coach Sherman yelling at the sideline here, trying to figure out what they want to do here.
I think you're right. I think if you get a chance to decline, you decline it, take the fourth down.
So they will decline the penalty because they did let the play run out. And so Stuart will also use their final timeout. And Darren, well, we're gonna get a good finish here. Stuart's gonna get the ball back. You would not think that SEM would go for this, but I guess you never know.
Yeah, you never know what they're going to end up doing here. Right here around midfield,
they're going to go for this. Although a timeout, Stuart, and so both teams are going to go back to their bench. They showed that they were going to go for it. We'll keep it right here. Minute 57 to play in the fourth quarter. It'll be 4th down and 6 for SEM at the Stuart 38. Do you go for this? Risk giving Stuart the ball near midfield, but if you get it, you win the football game.
Yeah,
so what a decision!
It is quite the decision, And even if you punt it right here, you're not going to maybe gain as much as you think. If you punt it into the end zone, you're only going to get a net of about 15, 16 yards, and so it's one of those tough choices right here. Can your offense win this game for you right here? Like you said, if they pick up the first down, they can almost kneel it out.
And it's more near 4th and a long 5. And it looks like they're going to go for this. SEM is playing to win the game. They're going to go for it. Dakey under center, I formation. Dakey takes the snap, drops back, looks to throw, throws, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Stuart. Running down the sideline is Mustin. He is pushed out of bounds at the Stuart 15, or the SEM 15-yard line. Wow, what a gamble, and it does not pay off for SEM.
No, and just a big play right there by Mustin, because running out of bounds, now this gives them the chance, Stuart, to run a little clock here. If that's a pick 6, SEM's getting the ball back with almost a minute and a half. Now, if SEM gets it back, it's going to be a lot less time.
Gavin Mustin, that's his 6th interception of the season, returns it all the way to the SEM 15-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and goal at the 15 with a minute 49 to play for Stuart, down by 2. Cade Rum under center. He's got a back behind him, wing back left side. They will pitch it out to Littau off the left side. Going along the near sideline. He's pushed out of bounds near the 11. So it's a gain of 4. But again, if you're Stuart, you maybe wouldn't mind if he stayed in bounds. Just so if you score here, you don't give SEM time to have their own response.
Yeah, I think SEM kind of did a nice job of pushing Littau out of bounds and stopping the clock. And See if this SEM defense can make this one stand here.
2nd and goal at the 10. Rum under center. Takes the handoff. Gives it to Littau up the middle. Got a big hole. Trucks him in. Tackled inside the 5. Down near the 3. It'll be 3rd and goal for Stuart at the 3. And now I think SEM is going to use a timeout here. They have all 3 because they'd like to get the ball back if Stuart scores. We'll take one with them. Minute 36 to play in the 4th quarter. SEM up 38-36, but Stuart knocking on the door. We're back after this on KRVN. SEM takes a timeout, trying to save some clock if Stuart's able to score here. It is 3rd down and goal for the Broncos, just inside the SEM 4-yard line. The Broncos down by 2, just had a huge interception from Gavin Mustin. They will send 3 receivers tight to the right. Almgren ready to take the snap and pitch it back to Rum. Almgren takes it, pitches it back to Rum. SEM bringing 2. Now Rum takes off, going for the goal line, rushes in, he's in. Touchdown Stuart. They take the lead with 1:29. A 4-yard rushing touchdown for quarterback Kane Rum. And Stuart has taken the lead.
Just a nice play call right there by Stuart. Kind of spread this SEM defense out a little bit. And then you have to figure that was probably a really run design there for Cade Rum, not necessarily wanting to put the ball in the air.
So now Lane Bolter to attempt the 2-point kick here to try to give them a 6-point lead. Snap is down, kick is up. It is fluttering. It is short. I think SEM might have partially gotten a hand on it, and it's the 3rd straight. No good from Lane Bolter. Minute 29 to play in the 4th quarter. SEM will get the ball back, down by 4. You're listening to the 6-man state championship on 880 KRVN. Well, what a game we have here. Stuart just took the lead, a 4-yard rushing touchdown for quarterback Cade Rum. They have scored the last 2 of this ball game. SEM was once up 38-30, but 12 straight here from the Broncos. SEM will get the ball back. Minute 29 left and 2 timeouts. It's what every player dreams of, chance to go win it.
That's right, and right now Stuart's going to want to make sure that they get this one in the end zone, not give Jordan Scoville any chance to return.
Cade Rum, who just scored the go-ahead touchdown for Stuart, set to boot this one away for the Broncos. He boots this one away. Scoville hoping to have a chance to return it. He will not. He trying to go up and catch it before going into the back of the goal line. Instead, it will be 65 yards to go here for SEM. They'll have it 1st and 15 at the 15. We'll see how Coach Haraski and this SEM team approaches this drive. If they keep to their bread and butter, or if they start to try to throw this one down the field.
Yeah, with a couple timeouts in your pocket, it really opens up you being able to do whatever your playbook has available.
We'll go 4 wide here. 1st and 15 at the 15. 2 receivers either side. They'll motion Jones right to left. Dankey takes the snap, gives it to Jones. It's a reverse here. Now Cohen Rohde looking to pass, but he overshoots Preston Beatty. Another trick play, but Cohen Rohde just missed him.
Yeah, nice play call right there. Just unfortunately, we're not able to make the connection. But again, Preston Beatty had found himself out in the perimeter wide open.
2nd down and 15. Here at the 15 for SEM. Down by 4. Minute 24 to play in the 4th quarter. 2 backs now in front of Dankey, ready to pitch it back to him. A receiver either side. Rohde will take it, pitches it back to Dankey. Under some pressure, they bring 2. Dankey now looking to take off past the 15, and he is run out of bounds by Tubbs out near the 19-yard line. Give him just the 18. It's just a pickup of 3, and now it's 3rd down and 12.
And that's not a bad decision by Dankey. He had to tuck it and run. He didn't force it in anywhere, and then he was able to take it out of bounds, stop that clock, preserve a couple timeouts.
When you wonder if after that interception he's maybe a little more hesitant to throw it into some tight windows here. It is 3rd down and 11 at the 19-yard line. Receiver either side. 2 backs in front of Dankey. It is Jones who pitches it to Dankey. Dankey will just run it off the left side, cuts it back in past the 20, but then he is met. Paxton makes the tackle at the 20-yard line. It is just a gain of 1, and now it is 4th down and 10. This one likely for the game.
Yeah, Paxton makes a great open field tackle, and looks like SEM might call a timeout here, get their best play out there.
And now with them taking this timeout, this is definitely the game. We'll keep it here. Minute 12 to play in the fourth quarter. Stuart leading SEM 42-38. This is an SEM team that has had the number of Stuart over these past couple of games. They knocked them off in the postseason last year. They beat them week 2 of the regular season. But now Stuart has a chance to get some revenge on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, you look down the road, and if you have to pick one that you're going to get your revenge on, this is definitely the one that you would want to. And just a well-played game. And here right now, see what SEM, they got to have that one play they got that they practice that they're really comfortable with. See if they can pick up this first down.
This is the game. Minute 12 to play in the fourth. The Mustangs down by 4, down to their final timeout. And down to one final play. They need this one. Ball on the left hash. They'll have Rhodey in front of Dakey. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Rhodey takes it, pitches it back to Dakey. Dakey under some pressure. Rolling to his right, throws on the run. Jump ball for Maddox Jones, and it is broken up. Littau was in on the coverage. Broke up the pass near the 35-yard line. Jones couldn't haul it in, and Stuart is going to win the program's first ever state title.
Yeah, Littell makes a great play right there, being able to knock that ball out before Maddox Jones can be able to pull it in.
And again, this is an SEM team that led 38-30 here early in the fourth quarter, but 12 unanswered. What a fourth quarter it has been from this Stuart team. And they're going to get the SEM monkey off their back. They have lost those last 5 games and a lot over the last 2 seasons. Now victory formation here for Stuart. Cade Rum takes a knee. SEM is going to use their final timeout. Give a chance to maybe try to jump it before he knees to try to rip the ball out. But again, this is probably it here. I don't see Stuart doing anything that would risk them losing the football.
No, you just, right now, one of those things you practice every day. You just hope a snap doesn't go awry, and you put one on the ground and give SEM hope. But that's what SEM's hoping for. Take that last time out, force at least one more snap, if not 2 more snaps.
Yeah, Stuart will have to snap it at least twice more, especially if it's just a knee. And so, again, SEM's going to try to jump this and rip the ball out before he is able to get a knee off. Again, this is a Stuart team that's only been in this state title once before. They were in here in 2013, but they were an 8-man. Lost that game. Cade Rum in the victory formation. Ball does come out. Does SEM have it? They point towards towards Stuart that they still have it. I think Rum was able to get back on it, but that's why you called the timeout.
Well, you have Rhodey over the center, so as soon as that ball is being snapped, Rhodey is a strong kid. He's going to push him back, and I think right there, Rum is just trying to get out of the way as fast as he can, and he loses the ball as he's pulling out.
And so you've got to get one more knee down here. Again, SEM is stacking the line, trying to rip the ball out. Rum gets it, takes a couple steps back, and he takes a knee. And there it is. The Stuart Broncos, for the first time in school history, are state champions as they pull off a huge fourth quarter, defeating the defending state champions SEM 42-38. What a performance tonight from the Stuart Broncos.